How's it going, everyone? I'm Game Master 648, and welcome to The Amazing Spider-Man, the PlayStation 3 version I'm playing right now. This game was my childhood. I used to play this on the PS3 back then, including The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The game on the PS3. Not the PS4, but the PS3 of it. I still have the disc of it, but still. I'm playing this on the PS3 emulator, and I am, well, playing this because I felt like doing it. I did install a new firmware for the emulator since I couldn't run this game back then.
Peter, what are you doing here? I'm here to get you out of this asylum.
But you put me here. And with good reason. I can't...
I know, it's crazy. But time's running out, Connors. Something bad has happened. Something really bad.
Yeah, so the game of this takes place months after the movie itself. After the movie The Amazing Spider-Man. It's been months since rogue scientist Kirk Connors unleashed the lizard upon the upstanding citizens of New York City, completely absolved of any wrongdoing in the eyes of the public. Oscorp has moved on to promoting the acts of its newest brilliant mind, Alistair Smythe. Yeah, so like I said, this game takes place months after the movie, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Hey there.
Hey.
Thanks for coming with me, Pete. You're brave. We're gonna have to be careful here. I'm not supposed to be here after hours.
I hope it's better than the first time I snuck in. That was not fun.
We're not sneaking. We're investigating. Weird things happen here after hours. Stuff that Dr. Smythe's trying to get rid of. He's not a bad guy, you know? He wants to turn this company around.
Whatever you said. So, what exactly is the state of Oscorp?
I think they're continuing Dr. Connor's work. Cross-species experiments. Come on.
Whoa now. Like, making more lizards?
Making more everything. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out tonight. Oscorp has the geniuses and the resources. Why can't it be a benefit to people? That's why I came back. And Dr. Smythe wants to change things.
I know. His brilliant research will usher in a new era for all humanity.
Huh. Okay, just wait a second.
Nature to man. Man to machine. The path to our future.
Well, we're definitely safe out here, because we'll never get in.
Today is evolving, and
Keep your head down.
innovation needs a guiding hand. Under the direction of Dr. Alistair
Wow, look at all this. I knew Dr. Smythe was the nanobot guy, but I had no idea he had big bots too. I can't believe you get to play with this stuff every day.
It never gets old.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh my god. This could be proof they're continuing Connor's work.
You were the one that had to sedate him. How can he still move like that? I'm sorry. I gave him everything we had.
Is everyone okay? Gwen? You all right?
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Smythe.
Hey, you kids are in big trouble. What are you doing here?
It's okay. It's okay. They're with me. What are you doing here, Gwen? You know you're not supposed to be here after hours. Especially with a guest.
Dr. Smythe, I am so sorry. This is my friend, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. I've heard about you.
I'm hearing a lot about you tonight.
So, why are you here?
I'm totally to blame, Doc. I'm amazed at what you've done with Oscorp. When I heard about the changes you were making, nanobots, I wanted to see them for myself.
You worked with Connors, right? Funny finding you here now as I waste my time trying to dispose of these cross species.
So this is a cross species? You promised me that all of Connor's work was over. How many more do we keep here?
I told you the truth, Gwen. The experiments have stopped, just not as early as I'd hoped. No more humans turning into animals like Connor's did. But what you see here is what happens when an animal gets a nice dose of human DNA. Here, follow me. I trust you'll keep everything you see in the strictest confidence.
Another one of these cross species?
This is crazy. The lizard almost destroyed the city. What rational mind would continue to create these things?
Changing the ethics of a large corporation takes time. Now, some scientists argue that these pathetic creatures have some benefit, but they lost that argument. As of tonight, these cross-species disappear. We're shipping them to our biolab for safe disposal. Out of sight, out of mind.
Has this thing eaten today?
It always looks like that. They went farther with Connor's work than we realized. The species in this room are incredibly dangerous and highly contagious. Hence the containment units.
Hey, where'd he go? Come on out, little fella.
That little fella is a walking disease. Any direct contact with it leads to infection. Infection leads to death. Or becoming a cross-species yourself. I want to keep you human, Parker. Let's keep moving.
Is there a cure?
Well, for these things, no. They were never human to begin with. They were born in a petri dish. For the poor humans it infects, unfortunately not. Attempts to develop an antidote have been unsuccessful. I don't want to seem cruel, but you have to understand, that thing is pure vermin. Creatures like this brought Europe to its knees with the plague.
Wow. I don't think he likes me.
That's strange. It only reacts like that when it's around other... I mean...
Other handsome guys like me? I'm used to it.
Unlike robots, biological creatures are unpredictable. I much prefer things I can control.
Unpredictable, huh? What is that? An iguana? This has to be the strangest office tour I've ever been on.
Don't worry, Parker. Our next stop is the nanobot lab. Once you see it, you want to leave.
Excuse me, Dr. Smythe. I need someone with special clearance to help me take this down to B sector.
No, I don't have time for this. Gwen, maybe it's a good thing you're here. You can deal with some of this bureaucratic nonsense. A punishment for trespassing. Go with him and catch up with us when you're done.
Doctor, I think I'll escort her. You know, make sure she doesn't get in.
That's best idea. Escort her to the building.
I understand. The beast is as enthralled by beauty as man is. Meet me in the lab when you're done. And don't wander. It's an order, Miss Stacy.
Sure, Dr. Smythe. Come on, Pete.
Great meeting you, Doctor.
Likewise, Parker.
Is that... You gotta be kidding me. That's taking things a little far, isn't it?
It's a terrible legacy. But Dr. Smythe says we're putting it in the past. I believe him.
Uh-oh.
What the what?
What did you do to it?
I didn't do anything.
Peter, I think it senses your blood. It knows.
It's clearly reacting to something I've never... Oh my god! It's breaking the glass!
I shouldn't have brought you here.
I can help. I'll sign a waiver later. I can help.
Everyone get out of here. I'm activating my security.
Sorry, Kent. You've got to clear this area.
I'm not leaving you.
Dr. Connor started this, and I want to finish it on my terms. Peter, you can't help.
Someone else can.
One. The rats. We gotta put a stop.
What do we do?
Emergency shutdown. My robot take control now.
What are you doing? What?
Peter!
No. This can't be happening. No. Gwen, look at me. Gwen!
Emergency shutdown initiated.
How do we with this thing. No! Gwen, are you okay?
I'll be fine, thanks. Get me to the quarantine area. I can help you save the other scientists from there.
These robots look like they want to eat me for lunch.
They've been programmed to defend us against cross-species, which I guess you technically are. So, yeah, watch out, Pete. Oh my God, did you see that?
Don't worry, Gwen. We'll get you out of here.
It's not working! It got me!
Damn it! What's responsible?
Let go of me! Help!
Maybe you can web swing across.
If these things get out of Oscorp,
I don't want to think about what ifs right now.
Oh god.
Robots, watch out!
does every robot have to attack me? Take that! Time for some discipline. Hey, Gwen, I'm a light packer. To get out of here.
Good lord.
The door's been sealed. We need to find another way.
Great. Oscorp security system. Quarantine's on the other side. Stay here, Gwen. I'll come back to get you.
Yeah, man, I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid. I did play the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I never actually bought the game. Well, I did play it on my PS3. I just rented it at, like, the Red Box, where you rent movies and games, then return them. That's what we did in the past, the early 2010s. But still. Well, the one I didn't like about in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game was the Hero and Menace system, which was freaking annoying. But still. Well, we did saw the Peter Parker model in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Don't know why they never showed it here in this game.
Cross-species detected. Engage.
Ooh, are you the new candidates for the Spider-Man fan club?
We have to drop one.
Deal with this.
Uh-oh.
Some for you. How you like me now? okay, Gwen. I'm getting you to safety.
Thanks, Pete.
No.
I need to get the others before this really gets out of hand.
Pete, I think we both know that this is already out of hand. Dr. Smythe will have some answers. Find him.
I'll try, but Gwen, I have to ask. What's gonna happen? To you?
I don't know, but it's not going to be good. I'm infected, Pete. We all are. You remember what happened to Connors? This only leads to one thing.
But what about the antidote? If it worked before,
Connors was exposed to an earlier strain. You couldn't even call it a virus back then. It's evolved, mutated. There's no antidote to cure this.
What if I stop all the cross species?
There's no question they should be stopped, but even if they are, there's still a risk that the virus will spread.
Gwen, stay calm. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, okay? We'll figure it out. I'll find Dr. Smythe and the others. Hopefully, it's not too late.
Wait, Peter. Take the Oz phone on the table.
The what?
It's the name of the Oscorp phone. It's still a prototype, but at least I'll be able to call you.
Okay. I'll get back as soon as I can.
When I have to think about it. It has to be on Anthony's terms. Attention, all Oscorp personnel. Evacuate Oscorp Tower immediately. If you have been in contact with a cross-species specimen, please proceed to the quarantine facility.
Mr. Smythe, I presume. The one and only. Welcome to Oscorp, sir. I'm sorry Mr. Osborne couldn't join us today. A shame, really. On such an important day. How much do you know about what transpired here? I know we can blame Kurt Connors for all of it. I'm not surprised. You know Dr. Connors personally? Unfortunately. They say our brilliance as it pertains to our respective fields somewhat equals one another. Big difference being I have a conscience. And I like a tale.
His betrayal. But it has to be on Anthony's terms. It has to be on your terms.
Did Smythe make it? Yes. I got him and the other scientists to the quarantine. But they're all infected.
And the cross species. Where are they?
I tried to stop them, but they escaped.
You called me a lizard. Why should these creatures be any different?
You have no idea.
Oscorp is your friend. Spider-Man explains to Connors what happened a few hours ago as he struggled to fight and contain the cross-species now loose in Manhattan. "4 hours after the incident." Yeah, it's been 4 hours at least.
Gwen, you okay?
I don't know. I have to stay at Oscorp till we find an antidote. We can't risk spreading the infection to the outside.
I know someone who can help.
Be careful, Pete. Dr. Smythe is programming his robots to capture all cross species. That may include you.
Hi, Peter. I'm glad you're having a pleasant time in Manhattan, but you do know that you'll have to get back here as soon as Stan returns from his vacation. I miss you. Love, Aunt May. Hey, Pete. Still in quarantine. They're really keeping us in the dark here. Dr. Smythe keeps fighting with Oscorp heads about how to contain this thing. They don't want an epidemic. Still no cure for us. We're still stuck in the quarantine room, Pete. They tried some sort of cure on us today. It didn't work. Pete, I heard like...
Whoa! What is that?
There's Manhattan, which we see now. Okay, so I'm assuming that Brooklyn is at the southeast of Manhattan. On the east is Queens. The north over here is the Bronx. Outside of it. Then on the west of Manhattan is Jersey City, New Jersey, whatever. Jersey City, I want to call it. I mean, I have been to New York City before, but I never went to Manhattan, Queens, or Brooklyn. I've only been to the Bronx in my own time years ago, but still. Yeah, I prefer the Manhattan by Insomniac Games, of course. Yeah, I prefer the Manhattan map from Marvel Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, and Marvel Spider-Man 2 by Insomniac Games because it's a pretty close real-life New York City compared to what you see in Marvel Spider-Man games.
Huh. I think I'm gonna love this phone.
The creature has stopped its rampage in the center of the park. Now that we can have a good look, we can confirm this is not the same reptilian creature that recently terrorized Manhattan. Strangely, it's... Get to the helicopter!
Okay, Smythe. This is a little bit of overkill.
All species detected. Engage.
Hey, come back! I'm pretty sure he's talking to you, right? This is not good! About that.
They put a freaking force field around the park.
Now or never. I hit this guy.
Oh, just in time. This time, Anthony, use something.
Strength on the
better put Super Mario Galaxy 2 for us to play on the Switch. This time. Take responsibilities. With the cross-species loose in the city and no cure to help the infected scientists, Spider-Man has no other choice but to team up with an old friend or enemy. This is gonna get weird. New York City thoughts. Instead of it being banished on the Wii forever,
Batman out there, Doc. It's just ridiculous. There is a rat, though. And that rhymes. Anyway.
I bet that one's particularly contagious. You see, it's not the new cross-species themselves that alarm me so much as the deadly virus that's resulted as a side effect. And you say it's infected half of my former colleagues.
And Gwen.
And Gwen. And our only hope is what? Alistair Smythe and his band of killer robots? To destroy the city worse than the virus could ever hope to. There has to be another way.
Well, you don't think I broke in here just to tell you the good news, do you?
Wait. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Really? Spider-Man breaking out the lizard from his cage? Who's the crazy one here?
I'm through discussing this. Time to make a decision.
You must promise me, no matter what happens, when it's all over, you must bring me back here. Now, let's go before my medication wears off and I realize how insane this situation really is.
As soon as I get this door open, you run as fast as you can, okay?
Right. Got it.
Alright, that's enough of this. Yeah, I've been recording for 29 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. If you're new, subscribe today, leave a like, comment below. I'll continue on with more videos, but with no commentary that much because I'm not that talkative type of person though. So yeah, I'll see you all later and goodbye.